If you've ever wanted the premium gold ring performance of a Leupold rangefinder, but weren't quite willing to shell out the cash to make it happen, well, set your sight pin right here for just a few minutes, because this gear review is all about value and it's all for you.
This segment of DoTV is brought to you by Matthews Archery. Elevate your archery experience.
What's up everyone, I'm Tim Chelsvik here today for the DoD Gear Lab talking about the RX 1400i TBRW rangefinder from Leupold. When you think Leupold, you're probably thinking premium quality, American made, but you're also thinking premium price tag. And while you can spend just about as much as you want on optics from Beaverton, Oregon, the RX 1400i really owns the marketplace at that $200 price point. And here's why. It's got a TOLED. Now, what is a TOLED? Well, TOLED stands for Transparent Organic Light Emitting Display. And it's a really cool cutting edge technology that's being used in high-end vehicle windshields and even fighter pilot visors. It's not a simple backlit LCD screen. It's a digital readout that actually glows red and you can control the brightness, and it stands out so well when you're ranging in the woods or even in the field, especially in low light conditions. In fact, it's a game changer because anyone who grew up using rangefinders from back in the day knows how easy it is at that dawn and dusk period to lose that black LCD readout when you're trying to range a deer or even something that's got low contrast. It's really hard. The red glowing display in the RX 1400i is simply incredible. You have to see it for yourself. The TOLED technology means that this display is all glass. There's no plastic in here, so the light transmission is going to be superior. In fact, it's going to transmit over 80% of the available light to your eye. It's going to make you see a lot better in those low light conditions. Like the name suggests, the RX 1400i will range reflective items out to 1,400 yards. Non-reflective items like trees out to 1,200 yards, and then soft targets like deer out to 900 yards. That's a pretty good reach. Now with that kind of reach and 5 times magnification through the lens, it's going to be at home on any rifle or bow hunt. And speaking of rifle hunts, the RX 1400i allows you to input 25 different cartridge settings to calculate the true ballistic range for whatever cartridge you're shooting. Just input the muzzle velocity and the weight of the bullet, and it'll take care of the calculations for you. It'll also give you a holdover point for a 10-mile-an-hour wind out to 800 yards. I know that's a lot of numbers, but let's say your target is at 600 yards and 25 degrees downhill. Most rangefinders, especially those that are in that $200 price point, are going to use the Rifleman's Rule calculation to give you a yardage. Well, unfortunately, that Rifleman's Rule at that range and at that angle is going to put your bullet 10 inches lower than where it needs to be. And a simple line of sight measurement is going to put your bullet 10 inches higher than where it needs to be. But the True Ballistic Range proprietary calculation from Leupold is going to put you right on the money. And when you're trying to make an ethical shot on an animal, that's all any of us want as hunters. Now we can't forget about the bow hunters, because the True Ballistic ranging technology is also built into bow mode on the RX 1400i and will actually work way the heck out to 175 yards. Now what about accuracy? At 1,000 yards, the RX 1400i will get you within just 2 yards, plus or minus, of your actual range, which is pretty darn precise. Now, with an average of 3,000 ranges on just one lithium CR2 battery, you can count on the RX 1400i being there for you whenever you need it. As a bonus, the waterproof housing is going to make sure it stands up to the rigors of all your adventures that you're going to take it on. But if hunting fashion is your thing, I hope you're okay with black and gray, because this rangefinder currently only comes in black and gray. There's no sweet mossy oak breakup version of this rangefinder right now, but who knows what the future may bring. The unit ships with a case, a lithium CR2 battery, a lanyard, and a weatherproof quick reference card. Chances are, if you're in the market for a rangefinder, you're going to be looking at spending around 200 bucks. So I would suggest checking out the Leupold RX 1400i, because you're going to get the gold ring performance in a package that'll fit just about anyone's budget. For most of us whitetail hunters, it's going to be the last rangefinder you'll buy for a long, long time. And that'll do it for us here at the DoD Gear Lab. Thanks for stopping by, and be sure to stay tuned for more.
DeerCast is giving you the chance to hunt with Mark and Terry Drury. Head over to DeerCast.com to enter.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by Leupold.